team full of really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go in my head.
We come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both Jay are legends. The opening jump is won by Denver. Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver.
They could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season. But I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. They go to Jokic. Down. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't. Just disrespectful.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Run the painted area, won't go down. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. To Millsap. Give him 2 points.
Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme,
May
but
not
that
have
layup at
happened,
the rim
right?
definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
All right.
Long Island zone. Danny Green with the
7,
three.
buddy.
Every hero needs a good sidekick.
7-4.
Nice
Make
find
it
to set up
7,
the three.
10-4.
Murray with the basketball. They're down 3.
Oh, man, I like the raw.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
James. Finishing inside the
I did
paint
it
on
good.
that one.
9-6.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Porter. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. To James. Trying to cash in. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Okay.
Rondo into the front court. Leads just a point. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive.
Oh, Marcus Cousins.
Sends it away.
I get it away again. That's awesome.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Bam, there I go. Yay,
I don't
11-8.
think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Murray into the front court. Down 3. Back court.
Alright, backcourt. Oh, buddy. Come on,
We have
bro.
both squads set to make some moves right now.
Okay, Kylie Kuzma, Quentin Cook. Alright. Alright.
Right there. Turns and slams
I
it
gave
down.
it back to him.
Right
10-11.
after the
I
dunk, he
didn't
looks
know
right
what to
over
do
towards the
there.
bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Danny Green. Gets it in the right corner. Cousins. His first effort off the mark. On the follow.
That's
Way to
the
stay
way
with
we
it.
do it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And he's going to the line to
Okay,
shoot.
that's
Hey,
cool.
look,
Shooting foul
sometimes you need to
idiot.
feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there.
He didn't
I'm
make
okay
it,
with that
so.
early foul.
Right here, right there, right here. Right. That's a shooting foul. Yeah, he's going in.
Jamal Murray has got 2 shots coming for his career at 89%. Can't connect on the first free throw.
And where man, I don't like the field. I think I'm gonna do
Knocks down the second after missing the first.
13-11.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world.
Yeah,
the
that
most
was
Twitter
cool.
followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Murray with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Great look and vision. It's a big
dang it, I
finish.
missed it.
We call that getting your
Kinda
money and
didn't
put it
see
in the
it.
bank.
I don't know what happened. Dummy.
It's James controlling the offense to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Good look
Oh,
that
you mean
time,
I
but off
missed
the
it?
mark. Has a chance.
He
Oh,
makes
down
it.
the middle. 4-2.
1.6 seconds.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer.
Anyway.
We're through one from Staples Center. With the
2-point
Lakers
lead.
on top.
Buzzer.
Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only 1 quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
Juan Hernan-Gomez in a matchup with Boogie. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
To Caldwell Pope. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Murray into the front court. Down just a couple. And too
Foul.
much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a
What
statement.
is it? A shooting foul?
Nice
He's
pace.
loaded ready.
Sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings,
There we go.
sometimes when you have a
Move
dominant
back
big
to
man,
you.
you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Murray with the basketball. They trail by 2. Martin to Jokic. Driving right to the basket.
Missed it.
Too
Oh, he
much
got
contact.
fouled. Darn it.
And free throws coming.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Misses the first. Knocked down the second after missing the first. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Barton to Millsap. Has a look. Oh, Millsap. He's 2 for 2 now.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Barton into the front court. They trail by 1. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
At the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead.
2-point lead.
It's James controlling the offense to Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3 in this first half.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Davis with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatting down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To James. Gets it in the left corner. Cousins can't connect. It's no good. To Will Barton. Slam dunk, Will Barton.
Just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Martin into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was at.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Across the timeline comes James. Down 6. Bradley. Can't connect. Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Martin into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Anthony Davis sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Martin into the front court. Up by 6. To Jokic. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Caldwell Pope. And the rebound claimed by Denver. Martin into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Ah, the monster stuff.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
LeBron James with the rock. For three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Avery Bradley, 2 of 4 now. Late heave to beat the buzzer.
Yeah.
That's it for the first half. The Nuggets in front.
The Nuggets worked hard for their halftime lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
What you done?
Number 1.
Top plays. All right, I got you. Cool.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
5 minutes.
LeBron into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
LeBron James with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Davis. Cousins. Jokic snares the rebound. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this. He will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Over to the right side. Jamal Murray and the Lakers with the rebound. To Bradley. Avery Bradley. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Screen coming. The drive. Right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Davis. Off the assist.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Davis. And scores.
Got it there, baby.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. James. To Bradley. And it's the Nuggets with the board.
Seriously.
Jokic. They get it down to Mirotic.
Oh, no.
And
You got a foul. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Davis. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. And throws it
Come
down.
back. Oh, he just fell
Jay,
down.
let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Jokic.
Got by me, got by me.
And scores.
41-49.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem, Sid.
You got corner. On each side.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To James. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Davis. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nikola Jokic. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To James. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And a nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7, because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a
All right, I didn't get
From the
near it.
painted area, won't go down. Jokic against Cousins. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron James, defended by Jeremy Grant. From long range.
There we go.
Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece
Foul.
of the rock tonight.
And the defender over pursued, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Trying to cash in, it's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
It goes down. Just inside the arc. At the
I knew
buzzer,
it.
the
I gave it
quarter
to him.
comes to an end, and the Nuggets feeling good right now.
Third quarter. 61-49. That was like a pretty high score.
It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Lakers ball. It's James. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
To number 2. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Anthony Davis. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Nuggets with the basketball. Martin up against Cook. Screen coming to Porter. Won't go down. LeBron with it up top. His guys trail by 10. And the rebound belongs to Denver. Has a chance. Martin shot off the mark. To James. Danny Green. Here's Cousins. Too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And hits the first free throw.
Okay.
2 for 2 on that trip. It's Denver's ball. Barton to Millsap. Paul Millsap. He's now 5 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Millsap. Barton. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The assist from number 14, Danny Green.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. LBJ has it. To Davis. Danny Green. Cousins. Second effort. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at 3.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball.
Man.
But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Whoops, that won't go. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Got fouled.
Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Fourth quarter, I better make it good.
And he misses the second
one. Didn't make it, darn.
Nuggets have the possession. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun.
Pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Nuggets able to recover.
Oh, he got in me. Nice.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Over and back.
Backcourt, you didn't get through. Oh.
Substitution being made in this one. Jokic. Runners good there.
Messed up today.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nuggets have the possession. Jamal Murray against Cousins. To Jokic. Porter. Gets to the basket and scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammates look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Jokic to Porter.
He makes it.
And 2 points to the board. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench.
Won the game mainly. Nah, that's finished.
DeMarcus Cousins, 4 out of 10.
All right, well, it
Clearly
is
not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Denver ball right now. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
79,
That's
buddy.
lunch pail business
At
right
least
there.
get
Don't worry
that.
about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Shot from the lane won't go.
Oh, really?
Oh, they call him for the foul.
I'll get you
And
in
you can't run
4.7
like
seconds.
September's been writing me.
Huh?
September's been writing me. I wonder if you
He connects
leave
on the
a
first free
message
throw.
to her.
On your phone?
It don't matter what phone.
On my phone?
Yeah. Tell her maybe Friday about 11
Okay, yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Yeah.
Trying to cash in. The defense grabs the rebound. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious
81-71,
as they
10-point
win
lead.
this one
Got off
handily.
that one.
And that does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Nuggets. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Yeah.